Welcome to dNAxt. We are discussing class A subnetting, and in today's session we are going to discuss about slash 17. Slash 17 means there are 17 bits that are assigned to the network and remaining 15 bits are of the host. So 15 host bits are there and 17 network bits are there, out of which 8 bits are the major network bits and 9 bits which are highlighted with green are subnet bits. So these 9 bits are subnet bits. So the subnet mask will become 255.255.128 as only one bit in the third octet is on and the fourth octet will 0, which is a purely host octet. All the bits in this octet are of the host bits. All the bits in these two octets are the network bits, and in the third octet there is one network bit and remaining seven are the host bit. So the subnet mask will be 255.255.128.0. Now let's calculate how many subnetworks we will get by the formula 2 to the power x, where x is a number of network bits. We have 9 network bits over here, 8 of the second octet and 1 of the third octet. So 2 to the power 9, that means 512 subnetworks we will get over here. 512 subnetworks. How many hosts per subnetwork? That is given by formula 2 to the power y minus 2, where y is the number of host bits. How many host bits we have? We have 15 host bits. So 2 to the power 15 minus 2 and 2 to the power 15 is 32,768 minus 2. So that the number that we will get is 72,766. So these many machines you can accommodate in each of the subnetwork. What will be the increment? That is given by formula 256 minus subnet bit value. Now there are two subnet bit values, as there are 9 bits which is accommodating one full octet and one bit from the third octet as well. So there is one subnet which has value 255. So increment of 1 will be there in the second octet. Okay. And 256 minus 128, that is equal to 128. So increment of 128 will be there in the third octet. So here there is an increment of 1 and here there is an increment of 128. So always remember, whenever we are doing increment while writing the subnets, first we'll do increment in the third octet followed by increment in the second octet. Means we always go from right to left. I'll repeat, while doing the increments we always go from right to left, but while borrowing the bits we will go from left to right only, unless and until all the bits of the second octet are borrowed, then and then only you can go to the third octet. Once full this octet bits are borrowed, then you can go to the fourth octet. So while borrowing the bits we always go from left to right, but while doing the increments we will go from right to left. So let's write down the subnetworks. We will start with the first 10.0.0.0/17, then increment of 128 in the third octet, increment of 128 in the third octet. So 10 dot, we will not disturb the second octet, we will write over here 128.0. Now if you go on adding 128 over here, if you add 128 over here, it will give you answer 256, which is not valid. You cannot use this number in IP address, but because our range lies between 0 to 255. So since next increment of 128 is not possible in the third octet, we will do increment of 1. When You cannot do increment in the third octet. You have to do the increment in the second octet while writing the next subnetwork. And second octet में increment है 1 का. So 0 plus 1, 1, and here it will be 0.0. Then 10 dot 1 dot 128.0. Now here you can do the increment of 128. Now again you cannot do the increment of 128 over here, so it will be 10 dot 2 dot 0 dot 0, 10 dot 2 dot 128.0, 10 dot 3 dot 0 dot 0. So previously in slash 16 there was an increment of 1 in the second octet, so we were writing 10.0.0.0, 10.1.0.0, 10.2.0.0, 10.3.0.0. Now we have sliced up these 256, means not 256, 10.0.0.0 to 10.1.10.0. These many IP addresses lying between these two, we have sliced up into again half. Okay, so 10.0.0.0, 10.0.128.0, 10.1.0.0, and 10.1.128.0, 10.2.0.0. This will go on, and last 512th network that you will get is 10.255.128.0, and the broadcast ID of this will be 10.255.255.255. Okay, broadcast ID over here will be previous ID of this, so 10.0.127.255. Here it will be 10.0.255.255. Here 10.1.127.255. 10.1.120.255.255. This will go on. Okay. So this is all about slash 17. We will discuss slash 18 in the next video. So stay tuned with dNAxt. Till then, happy learning. Bye bye.